Good morning. Happy Friday. I apologize if I sneeze. I'm having a little bit of allergies today. Ugh. But I'm excited to kind of start sharing things that I'm learning about Instagram. Mr. Bob Heilig would call this learning out loud. Y'all know I'm an educator, tried and true. It's been a while since I've been on this page or anything. I've just really been trying to dig into kind of some personal self-growth in a lot of different areas. And so I'm excited. I'm going to kind of share as I'm learning stuff about Instagram. I'm going to do this in like little chunks. So it's not going to be like everything at once. I'm going to kind of like do little chunks, little homework assignments, and then I'll come back and do another recording of like the next thing that we're going to do. So today I'm going to be just talking about like the type of page it is, your profile, and your bio information. And so just so you know, like I am learning all this stuff right now. I'm paying for a course to learn all this stuff. So I'm going to just try to teach it to you guys. I have always been just like the majority on Facebook. And I've really learned that I'm just needing to start spreading my wings, getting a little bit more into Instagram. And so just so you know, like I am just all new at this too. When I started really digging into Instagram, I will say I had 600 some odd followers and I've now gotten to 2,100 followers. So I do feel like the consistency of it and staying with it and sticking with it is starting to work. So I hope that gives you a little bit of credibility that I kind of know what I'm doing, but you know, I'm finally starting to get some leads off of Instagram, where before I did any of this stuff, I would just kind of post on Instagram here and there. I had never had a lead on Instagram. So, okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit just today, pretty basic, of what your profile, all of that needs to be. So your profile needs to be set up as a business page or a creator page. So you want to make sure when you do that, nobody knows. Like it's not like you're a business looking page. You want to be, I think creator is what I am. So you'll just have to, it's okay, Rach. Sorry, I just got a message. You will just want to make sure that you have that set up. So that gives you access to insights, that gives you access to certain things, where if you just have a basic page, it's not gonna have that. So I don't remember how to do that. It's pretty easy. Go into your settings. I'm sure you can figure it out pretty easily. And with that being said, you want your page to be public, not private. And I know some people are like, what? I have to be public. You want to be public so people can find you. And so that's how people are finding me, is because I'm using all of these things and I'm a public page. So you want to make sure that your page is set up as public as well. Okay, so next thing is your profile picture. So this was actually something I just changed because it was a full body shot. It was just me. It was a full body shot. And in this training, they said that you want it to be a close-up of just you. And so I know it's like, oh, what? Like all the things, but you want it to be a close-up of you. Tips sometimes, like just stand in front of a window and take a selfie. Like that's a really good way to get good lighting. But like if you'll go look at my page, yes, it was a professional picture, but it's literally like super zoomed in of just my face. And so that's what you want your profile picture to look up. A bright picture, like I said, you know, you can use presets to make it brighter. If you have a picture and you want me to help you brighten it up, I'm happy. I can throw some presets and see which ones you like on it. Happy to help you with that as well. If you have a picture and there's a lot of stuff in the background, you can actually, if you want to send it to me, I can do it as well. Y'all know me, I'll do anything. But you can also send it, put on Canva. And if you go into Canva, you can edit the picture and you can remove the background. What? I know, crazy, right? Things that I'm learning. So again, you want it to be just you and a close up of you. Yep. No coverings, like no sunglasses, no face masks, obviously. Just you, clean picture of you, bright. Okay, now we want to talk about your bio. This is like the most important thing they tell you. But actually, let me back up. Your name on Instagram needs to be your name. Your name. So I know sometimes people will be like, I think I was Hot Mess Express one point or something like that. Or something just like that. But so you want it to be your name, not anything else. Now, if you've got a name that's very common, you can do like I see Kristen on. Kristen's name's kind of maybe like more people have that name. Kristen_Lucas, Kristen 23 Lucas, just something like that so that it still has your name. So this is where I had no idea. Some of you guys may have beat me to this one. Then when you're in your bio, when you've already established what your Instagram handle is, when you're in your bio, there's a spot that says name. You're actually not going to put your name there because anyone can search you now and find you from your Instagram handle. So you're actually going to use this section to help you, which I didn't know this. Now I will say I've changed mine too many times in the last week that it won't let me change it for another 2 weeks. I actually want to change mine again. So just be warned about that. So really really figure out what you want to know. Again, I'm learning and tweaking and changing as I go. So this is where you're going to have to do your niche. I'm not going to dig into the niche very deeply right now. But this is where your niche, this is what your whole page is going to be about. This was a hard thing for me because I was sharing my family. I was sharing things like this. And so they say you have to pick one niche that you are talking about, one and only one. And so in the beginning, you're basically building the trunk. That's how they explain it. You're basically just building that trunk. You got to stick to your niche. And by the way, it can be niche or niche, however you say it. Niche is how I say it. You stick to that one niche, hardcore. And then as people start following you because of it, then you can start branching out and doing a few of the other things. Now we said, I get it, Halloween, you want to post your pictures of your kids, Christmas, things like that's okay, birthdays. But for the most part, you're sticking to your niche. And so for me personally, and I'm sure I'm going to actually probably buy them. They examine your page. I do want to get that feedback once I really get going. By the way, this training is Insta Club Hub. If you guys follow Insta Club Hub on Instagram, you can get tons of free content, and also follow Brock Johnson. That's one of him and his mom, Shalene Johnson, which you probably would recognize her. She used to do Beachbody Pio. He gives a lot of free information on his page as well. So go follow them. Insta Club Hub, Brock Johnson, tons of free content in there. So that's where I'm getting a lot of this stuff. So my niche personally is just really helping people with their mindset, their positive thoughts, helping women. I'm very specific and I put women because I've just been having a lot of men follow me and I'm trying to avoid that. So that's why I said women on my page because I'm just hoping that men are oh, she just talks to the women. So that's just me personally. But my niche is inspiring women to life success, not just success in this industry, but just success in general in life. So I'm trying to get people to follow me because I'm helping them eliminate negative thoughts. I'm helping them with mindset stuff. I'm helping with that. Now I will tell you this, Brock and Shalene will tell me, I know they will, but that's not specific enough. So they want me to go deeper into it. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I've been really trying to focus just on thoughts and things like that. So anyways, you have to figure out your niche. Molly is doing a great job at this right now. I'm so proud of her. Shout out to Molly. She is right there with me learning Instagram and she's trying so hard and doing such a great job. And her niche is, basically daily planning and how to cause she can do she's like an octopus. That's going to be your spirit animal, Molly. She's got she can get 1,000 things done in 20 minutes. And she's very organized chaos, I guess, is I think what we had talked about. And so she's really focusing on how to add value. Now keep that in mind. When you do pick your niche, you're now adding value to people. That is your whole goal, is to add value to people. They want to come to your page. They have that specific thing that they're looking for and they want to add value. I will tell you, Molly's helping me already tremendously as I'm really working through my self-diagnosis of adult ADHD, which that's a whole other thing I'm learning as well. But so what is your niche going to be? Really dig into what is that going to be? And that's where that name, that will be the bold print on your profile, your bio. You're going to just kind of pick somehow figure out a way to do that. Again, right now, I don't really like mine. That's why I'm trying to change, but I've changed it too much. I think I put something inspiring NWN because I couldn't put network marketing, it was too long. women to success or inspirational NWM top earner, I think is what I put. And I don't like that. I don't like that anymore. So I was going to put something like inspirational or inspiring women to life success or something like that. So that's what you're going to put in your name spot. And again, your handle is going to be your name. So your name can now be anything you want. And that'll be bold. That's eye-catching. Okay, and then the next line after that is going to be your mission, kind of like your mission statement. And so they say, I didn't write it down. I help your target market. I can't think of it. I'm so sorry. I help women, and then like do what? That's what it is. What you help them with. So like, I think I put, I help women. Hey Sheila, I help women to life success. I think that's what I did. So that's your mission. I help to, and then do what? What are you going to help them do? Okay. So like, if you're just, and again, this isn't deep enough. It has to be bigger than this, but like, if you're just going to be on there and like, just be fun and add humor to moms who are dealing with the crazy life, like, and this isn't too broad, so you'd have to go deeper. But like, it could be like, I help hot mess moms have fun during this crazy season or things like that, you know? So think about who's your target market, who you're trying to attract. And so Katie Williamson does a really good job at this as well. Her niche is ADHD, and she does a lot of content about ADHD. Now, obviously that's working for her. She has a ton of followers and she's one of the top recruiters in the entire company. So don't think that like, oh, if I don't talk all about my business, blah, 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 it's okay. Like, it's okay. So that's going to be that. Then your next line is your credibility. How are you credible in this? And so for me, I personally, because I inspire women to life success, I put that I'm a top earner, or I put 100K plus earner, because I can say that. I put corporate counsel, and then I also put down, I made rainbows out of a storm. If you don't know our story, we just had a horrible, like tons of tragedy in our life happen within like a 3-year span. And I was able to kind of overcome that and become stronger because of it. And so that's how I have credibility to be like, who are you to have life success? Well, I've been through hell and back a lot and came out stronger. So that's my credibility. So that first line, your name, give a good old powerful little thing about who you are, your niche. Second line, your mission statement. I help to do what? That next line is credibility. Then your next one is going to be a call to action. So I put click this link below to learn more about me. Molly has a great job. She's got something like that, but she uses Linktree. And so these are Linktree free. I did Milkshake, which I'm still learning what Milkshake all's up. So I want to sing this song. I'm still learning about Milkshake. She's using Linktree and I love it because she's dropping links to actual, I think I have one right here. She's dropping links to a daily routine. I know Kristen Lucas was like blown away by all this stuff and she's on. So she has links to these things. She did one at the beginning of the month. She dropped a link in her Linktree of a monthly planner. And so she's using that. That's her call to action. So my call to action is click this to learn more about me. And then in my Milkshake, I have just my story. I want to actually go a little deeper into it about just why I've been able to overcome so much and what the tragedy and stuff we've been through. And then I do have my link, Work With Me. I do have that on there. So if they want to, they can click that to give them something that they could do. They may click it and I don't care. Like I'm okay with that. I look at a lot of other network marketing people and they've got their links in their Linktree and things like that too. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh yeah, mission. I help target market with, and then the problem. That's what it is. I knew I had it written down. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I encourage you to spend some time on this, guys. This is why I'm only doing this training today, because it took me like a couple days to really figure this out and put the milkshake together and to figure out and change my picture and get the things flowing. But just know, like, don't worry. Like, if you're like, I want to talk about my family and I want to talk about this and I want to talk about my business, they say that stories are free for all. Like, you're attracting people to your page by your niche, by your content. Your stories are where you're going to build trust and where you're going to be able to just do whatever you want. So don't stress if you're like, oh my gosh, I have to change everything. It's okay. Go look at my page. I have changed it so many different times. If you scroll down a lot, it's always changing because I'm always learning. So I'm just going to leave that with the content there for the day. If you have any questions, if you need help with a profile picture, if you need help with anything, just message me. I'm happy to help. But I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope this helped you guys. All right, bye guys.